guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiana and welcome to today's video. So today we'll be discussing about 5 ways to conduct effective user research. So if this is something you're interested in, please like, subscribe to the channel and let's get started. So like I said, we'll be discussing about 5 things to conducting effective user research. So if you want to know what user research is, user research method, how to conduct user research, then you should watch my previous video on user research. You understand user research in UX design in 15 minutes. So the video is on this channel. I will link that here so you can watch the video. So let's get started. Research tips, right? The first tip is define your research objective. The second one is decide your research participants, use the right research method for the right project, ask open-ended questions, and be an active listener. Now let's go into details of our tips, one after the other. Define your research objective. So defining your research objective is like having a clear purpose of why you are conducting a research, right? So let's say you want to conduct a research to understand why 60% of your users come to the landing page and leave like in less than a minute, right? That could be like an objective. And your objective could be, oh, you want to understand a particular user problem, the current solutions available for them, what are the ways the user actually like solving that problem at the moment. So that could be like a user research objective too, right? So it's just like a research objective is just a clear purpose of why you're conducting the research, the main reason why you're conducting the research. So you want to have that written down. So you can write down 3 to 7 research objectives for a project, right? For a project that you're working on. So that's like the first tips. Always write down your research objectives so that you could know this is the reason why you're conducting research, and tailor your question to getting insights and information about that as well. Define or decide your research participants. So yeah, this is like having a clear description of who your user is or your target user. So it could be your user for existing products, it could be your target user for any products, right? In digital solutions, you want them to know more about their behavior and experience. So when it comes to research participants, these are people you want to speak with. These are people you're going to try to talk to get to know. So research participants are actually people you speak to, right? So how do you decide if somebody somebody actually fits into like your research participants? So I think I've spoken about this. In my previous video on user research, we have something called a screener. Screeners are like a set of questions that you use to decide if this person fits your target user and they can be a participant for your research to speak to. So you only speak to people that fit into like people you are designing solution for. So you want to understand them, understand their ecosystem, and you want to understand where to find them. So let's say if you're doing an interview, you want to know where to find them. Will they be shopping at a particular area on a Saturday morning, right? So you could just go there and speak to them there together. So it's just like understanding them, like study the industry as well. Okay, if you want to design for food, okay, how does like people relate with this in this industry? Where could you find people like this? So that's just what this is about, like define your research participants, like be very specified with who you are designing for and get to speak to them, get to know just research about like how they relate, where you could find them, so you can actually like have a conversation with them and get to know more about them. The third tip is use the right user research method. So this is like deciding and using like the right research method. So let's just say I actually have in my UX user research video, I have like different user research method and different types of data, like the way you can classify research based on like the data collected or who conducted research. But like based on data collected. Sometimes based on the data that you need to collect, you could like, if you want to speak to a large group of people and get a particular numbers, get a reason why for this, you could use a survey, right? If you want to understand how people behave, actually you want to like have a research based like on observation, observe how they behave, observe their needs, observe how they relate with a particular thing. The best method could be considered to be like interviews. So this is like based on your user objective and the type of information and insights that you need. You could use, that's what you're definitely going to use to like select the right user research method. So you don't want to use interview when you need to like get data to like determine a large number of people, because with interview you can't really like speak to that large number of people, right? So, and if you want to get the information about observing the user needs, using a survey is not really effective, right? So using the right user research method is just being like effective with your user research. The fourth tip is ask open-ended questions. So open-ended questions are questions that does not that the participants cannot answer with yes or no, right? So you want to ask questions that allow the user to tell you what they think, why they think that, and tell you their story. So when it comes to your research, you want to get to know them, right? Like I said, you want to know their motivations, you want to know their needs, you want to know their behavior. So the only way you can know this thing is like observing them, having a conversation with them, and listening to them, right? So you do not want to ask questions like, "Oh, have you eaten today? Yes or no?" If you get that, because like, "Oh, yes, I've eaten," right? And it's, "Oh, what did you eat today?" Like these are like two different questions, right? There are like two different questions. What have you eaten today is yes or no question, and the other one is, "Oh, what did you eat today?" Right now I could say, "Oh, I ate this and this and this and that." "Oh, when did you eat?" Do you get? So these are like the difference with like open-ended questions. Like you want to ask questions that allow the participant to tell you what they think and tell their stories. Listen to them. Like the main reason is you want to get to learn about them. So ask questions that give you into that helps you to get more details about who they are, how they behave, how they think, right? And the problems they are facing currently in relation to the problem they are trying to solve. And finally, be an active listener. So the goal of the research is to learn about the participants. So hey, alright, listen more, talk less, right? Listen to them more, listen to them more, listen to what they're saying, listen to their body language, listen to what is it, and ask follow-up questions. Ask follow-up questions. Listen to them actively, and listen to them actively, listen to what they're saying, pay attention to every details they are telling you. And another thing is watch your body language. So there's actually bias in UX, the user research, right? You don't want to give the user a chance to give you like the wrong information based on if the user is talking to you, if you're having a conversation with the user, right? You're interviewing them. I just use like the interview method, you're interviewing them at the moment, and you're like they were saying something and you're like nodding your head to show them, yeah, 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 yeah. So like that body language, that knowing your head actually show them, oh, you're interested, you're okay with that. They'll keep going the same line, right? Even when they like think differently, so that you would like them, so that you would to be like it's pleasant. It's just like their way of like trying to please you, right? And at the end of the day, you won't get like the right insights that you need. So you have to watch your body language. You have to watch your body language. Don't show anything that gives the user a reason to try to satisfy you, try to do things right with you. So just watch your body language. That is definitely very important. So that comes to the end of our YouTube video. So please do subscribe. If this is something you enjoy, please do subscribe. Subscribe, like, and drop a comment in the section if you want. If there's any request you have, drop that in the comment section. I always compile a list of subscribers' requests and create video based on that. So this channel is actually community based, right? So you can request for a video and get it. So please do subscribe, share this, please comment anything in the comment section so that it could help the algorithm to like recommend this video to others. Please do like, comment. These are the two important, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Subscribe to is definitely important. So let's hit 1K, please. Subscribe. Thank you, and bye.